Hi guys. Here is short interview of Sneako. Sneako is taking break and focusing on his future. When the question asked from Sneako, are you happy?
I don't think about that too much. I'm only happy when I'm not thinking about things like being happy. I think when I start thinking too much about concepts like that, that's when I get in my head and I start overthinking, and that's when I start pondering the meaning of everything and why I'm here and what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I'm actually at my happiest when I'm not thinking about that at all. When I'm in work mode. Like right now, I am happy, and it's because I'm not thinking about it, because I'm constantly working on creating a better life for the future. So as long as I was thinking about that yesterday. Yesterday, I didn't have any downtime. I was just always in work mode all day till I went to sleep, and I didn't have any time to sit around and think about those words. And I think that was one of my best days. Probably one of my happiest days, when I never have to think about it.
For someone who wants to achieve that happiness, what advice would you give them? Like to get over depression and all that stuff?
I think people are depressed because they don't have any purpose. You need struggle to find your purpose. I think you need to have obstacles to overcome. If you don't have anything difficult in your life, then you're just going to feel bored and useless and depressed, and you're going to have time to be depressed. If you don't have any time to be depressed because you have a greater purpose, then you won't be this blob on the couch. So find something that you're supposed to do and constantly work towards it, and then there'll be no time to be depressed.
Do you have any regrets?
No, I don't think in terms of regrets. I think in terms of things that I wish I didn't do, I think I take those as lessons. I don't like to live in that mind frame if I regretted doing this. I just see how I can go forward and live better.
How do you move forward from what comments and people say about you?
I see it all as nonsense. For example, I get a lot of hate comments every single day, but right here, I'm in New York, and this is the hub of NPCs and woke culture, and nothing happened. Like, everybody that comes up is taking a picture, they're nice, they shake my hand. And you think about it, like probably 3 out of those 10 people who ask for a picture and say nice things are probably leaving hate comments, just based on how many there are. And then they see you in real life and all that drops. So a lot of people, they leave hate comments just because they want to participate as fans. Social media entertainment is not the same as TV, because people can actively participate and respond to the performer in real time. They can. So if you're watching a show, you don't just want to be like saying positive things. You want to get a reaction. What's going to get a reaction is saying something negative. So I just see it as part of the game, and the fact that nobody here is saying anything bad.
I see that you're getting acquainted a lot with Islam, so how is that for you?
It's going great. I see it as the one truth. I see it as the solution to all these problems. That's how I found it, just kind of seeing all the problems that are happening, especially in places like New York. And not only that, I don't just see it as a belief system, I see it as the one true religion, and I see it as the book that describes everything in existence.
Has someone ever said something awful to you, and how'd you overcome it?
People say awful things to me all the time, but I like awful things because they're funny. I think the truth is funny, and awful things are something that people really have in their gut. So I laugh when that happens, and I appreciate it.
Is there anything you want to change about yourself?
I want to continue becoming better. So I guess changing is always adapting and is always improving. I don't think there's anything I want to specifically change forever. There's a couple pimples I want to get rid of, but other than that, nah. I'm always on a journey. I'm always trying to become the best version of myself.
Finally, what's one thing you want to change about the world?
I want people to be more open-minded and to be more present. I think everybody is in their most self-conscious state that people have ever been in, because everything is always being recorded. There's 2 cameras on me right now. There's one guy taking a video on his phone of this moment. And so I think we're always thinking about how people are going to perceive us, and we've never been more self-conscious than now, because everything is like, people will sit down and do these interviews. I don't want to be canceled. I don't want to answer this, because they're thinking about their job. They can't be present. And I want people to forget about that and to forget about how people are going to react, and instead be happy with where they are now.
Thank you so much for your time, man. Appreciate it.